Hi everybody, my name is Jeremy Telemontes. I'm a licensed yacht salesman. Some of you may have seen my videos around, but I'm a licensed yacht salesman here in the state of California with Blue Pacific Yachts. And I am here with Brilynn Enomoto, who is a licensed realtor with Century 21 Everest. And I'm super happy to be working with her. And I wanted to introduce her to you.
Hi everybody.
And we want to just do an introduction today and give you a little bit of information about Brilynn. Now Brilynn, you have lived in Ventura County for how long?
Just shy of 20 years.
So about 20 years. And I know you've lived in, I think, like Piru, in the Fillmore area along the 126.
Yep.
And where else have you lived in Ventura County?
Through Oxnard, near the beach, up in Ojai, kind of all over the place, really.
Okay, cool. And that experience of living in different areas, because one thing that's really, I think, is fantastically unique about Ventura County is not only there's farmland, and then you have your beach cities, and obviously, you know, as a yacht, that's why I'm here as a yacht salesman, because of the marinas that are here. So those experiences, you know, what has that, how is that helping you with real estate as far as understanding the dynamics of Ventura County?
Yeah, Ventura County is a really diverse area to live in. Like you said, there's agricultural farmland near Piru and Fillmore, even going through to Santa Paula. Ventura and Oxnard are definitely more beachy, even Port Wainimi. We have a hardcore naval community, military community, yeah, for
Which
sure.
Which is really cool. So there's a lot of crazy, really good programs for like lending and things like that.
And veterans, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then wait, your dad is
my dad is he's still active duty, but he was a Coast Guard, and he was in the Coast Guard, sorry, and then he went into the Armies and National Guard, and then he's actually in the Army Reserves now, and it'll be his retirement year next year.
Cool.
So he's been holding on for a while.
Yeah, and that's going to, I would imagine, because we've talked about a little bit that helping, you know, people in the military and retired military, that's going to be something that you are going to be focusing on also, is helping them with loans, and not with loans, but you know what I mean, helping them understand, getting them qualified, and helping find the right home for them too.
Yeah, definitely. For me, that's really important. I want to give back in any way that I can. Like, these people have made the ultimate sacrifices, their families have made the ultimate sacrifices. Like, there are many times there I know that, like, my dad wasn't home for holidays.
Right.
So that definitely hits home for me, and that's definitely a community that I want to be involved in.
Cool, that's awesome. Now I have some notes that you actually worked on like a really big ranch at one time, and being on that ranch really helped you understand, I think, things more about construction. I think the ranch had its septic tank and its own water well. I heard you did some weed whacking up on the hill and stuff. So how has that helped you to understand kind of more about construction, and then kind of also helping that zero in on your real estate knowledge?
Yeah, so working on the ranch for me was definitely interesting. It was one of the first times in my life that I ever had that real, like, ranch experience. For me, it was really nice because, like, I've always been sort of handy, so it was interesting to see, like, how that can be used in different scenarios. So yeah, there were water wells, septic tanks, electrical panels, and different things that we really had to work around. So it just gives me a little bit of more, like, I guess, a comfortability to be around those things and have it not be so foreign.
Yeah, and that's super important when you're looking at houses, or you know, we have home inspections, which you don't do it, but being there, you're there when the home inspection is being done, and that's really is going to give you a much better you know, eye for things to look out for, as opposed to a realtor who hasn't had that experience before.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. And then I want to add, being around me, Brilynn and I have been, you know, we've known each other for quite a while, and being a yacht salesman, she's actually helped me on boats with everything from electrical to plumbing. I have a pretty extensive construction background. I know pretty much all the trades, and Brilyn's helped me quite a bit with that. So that's been also, I know.
Yeah, it's been really helpful.
Yeah.
Definitely eye-opening.
I'm not always the easiest guy to work with. So yeah, I think that's amazing, all the different things that you've done and the experience that you've had. Because like I said, that trade knowledge is really important when it comes to being a realtor, having that knowledge, behind you, and not being able to being told, oh no, don't worry about that, that'll take care of itself, or
certain things don't take care of themselves.
Right. And it gives you that confidence also to when you're talking to people about a home, it gives you that confidence to.
You have the wherewithal. You can navigate those conversations a lot easier and a lot better. You have a general understanding. And don't forget, you can always say, I don't know, look it up, ask for like real advice or a second opinion.
Or call me.
I'll call you. Second opinion, ask for advice.
I'm the third opinion. Now I have a note that you love interior design.
Yes,
So
I do.
Give me a little bit about that. I know that you worked or you had an apprenticeship with interior design and stuff like that. So just give me like an overview of what you like about it. And
yeah, I had an internship at a fashion house in Los Angeles. The woman that I work closely with is actually in school for interior design. So that's how I kind of learned more about it. I definitely love more of a modern, contemporary feel, but I also love Spanish style houses, like Victorian revivals, like those classic looks. For me, it's all about like color schemes and the feel of the house. Like you have your own style, so you can bring that into the house and play with that also. So for me, it's just about adding your own personality and your own feel.
Which helps with staging.
Definitely.
I know that some, like myself, there's like a few things that I like, but I just don't know like what little things to put that like bring so much texture and that look. I'm more on the construction side. Like I can build that wall, but I just don't really know what to put on the wall.
Right?
Yeah. So that's, I think, a really cool thing that you have that eye and that interest in it. And I've seen that in you when we're out and we're looking at different houses and doing different things, even in boats, some of the larger yachts that I list or sell or whatever, or show. And I see that you have that eye, and I think that that's really important in real estate, especially if you take on a seller that isn't quite, maybe doesn't have that eye for that. Then you can bring in things that you have. I know you have I think a couple storage units or something where you keep
staging, I wouldn't call it equipment,
furniture and art and things like that. You probably really enjoy doing that.
Yeah, definitely. It's fun. Not moving the stuff around, but definitely like setting everything up and just like kind of conveying the space in a different way. Like a lot of people clutter their houses.
Yeah.
Some people have nothing in their houses. So it's
Right.
all about finding that balance.
Or somebody's
but also,
moved and taken those things with them already.
Yeah, it's also important to like make it feel, well, not to overpower the house and let people feel like they can be there too. Not like
Right.
it's too far out of them and their personality.
Right. I mean, that's exactly right, because when I'm listing a boat to sell, then a lot of times I'll ask them right in the beginning, do you have, say it's a sport fisher, then I'll ask them, do you actually have videos of you fishing, or just taking the boat out or cruising the harbor? Because and to me, in my opinion, for selling boats, when it's very organic and authentic, then the buyer or the potential buyers can actually see them doing that. And when they see them doing that, then that's going to, I would say it's the same thing for a house. When they can see themselves in the house,
Envision themselves in it,
sitting there having dinner with friends or socializing, or maybe it's a business meeting. I think that's super important. You having that eye and being able to bring people in and let them, and a lot of times sellers, especially of boats, they're either tired of the boat or they had to move, or maybe they don't want to deal with it. And the more that we as their agents can bring that aspect in, I think really helps the sale too.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just definitely wanted to introduce everybody to Brilynn. I'm super excited to be working with her, and if you guys have any questions or want to contact her contact information's here. You can fill out the form there and get in contact with her. Like I said, any questions you have. Now, are you taking on buyers, sellers, or what are you doing?
I want to take on buyers and sellers. I want to help people find their dream home. I want to help people transition into the next phase of their life. I really want to do it all.
Okay. So you take on listings,
Yep.
and you'll also take on buyers and show them houses too.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for sitting down with me in
You're
this
welcome.
here at the marina. And
Horrible place to hang out.
and if you guys have any questions, give Brilynn a call. Thank you.
Thank you.